Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Scorpio, this reading is going to be for the next 2 weeks. It is your turn to bat here. So we're going to jump in, see what is going on in the overall for you or what you need to be aware of. This is going to be for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, North Node, and stellium. Okay, Spirit. That seems to be the recurring theme for you, Scorpios, including that stellium there. So if you've got those placements, welcome. Happy birthday to you, right? So hopefully you've joined our channel membership side of the channel. There are readings coming out daily for Scorpio throughout Scorpio season as a way to say thank you to everybody who has just been with me. Scorpio has been my biggest supporter, and I greatly, greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. So channel memberships are open, personal reads are open and available. Lots of people have been booking for birthday reads. So if that's what you would choose to do, I'd be happy to provide that for you. The info on how to reach me via email is down in the description box below, as well as the channel membership links. So with that, Scorpio, let's get down to business here as the norm and see what's going on for you in the next 2 weeks. I hope you guys are doing well. So, all right, let's see, Spirit. For Scorpio, changeable. So, things are subject to change, Scorpio. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But it's also your season of transformation, so we'll see what comes up with that. You could be, in the next 2 weeks, working with others, like humanitarian efforts. You're like electric. You're coming alive, feeling better in your skin. I don't know, it feels good. Jupiter, abundance, Cancer, immerse. Like you're immersing in your own potent energy that is the depths of Scorpio's water, right? Like it runs very deep. Scorpio, from your emotional perseverance, abundance is at hand in the coming weeks for you. You're going to see things really start to fluctuate in a way that requires you to be receptive to receive receptivity. You're gonna gain a lot. You're gonna learn a lot. I don't know, Scorpio. It feels very empowered. So it makes me curious to see what comes out in your weeklies and your weekend reads. Next 2 weeks for Scorpio. North Node, Aries energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aries and Taurus, or no, Venus, Aries and Venus. A lot of love to be had. A lot of emotions to be given. You're really forward, focused towards the future. The North Node right now is in Pisces, Mercury, messages, communication incoming. It's almost like this devouring kind of energy that comes in with the communication as well. It is rounding out a cycle for you. Mercury is sitting with Scorpio right now until November 8th, maybe? Don't quote me on that one. I don't know, that number came up 8th. The 8th, November 8th is important. Which will take us into, we have the full moon in Taurus, I think on the 5th. The 8th would take us to the following Saturday. I don't know why I'm rambling this off out loud, but be aware, do know, right? Do know, Scorpio, do know. There's something strategic, Spirit is saying about that, but it's pointing you in the right direction, all right? So let's see what else is happening here. A little bit of congestion. Started to warm up a little bit today, and that's always a sign for the allergies. So let's see. Spirit for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks. Reconcile and guard. You are, Scorpio. Man, whatever you are coming into union with, protect it with all you've got. And I think you are, Scorpio. You're very loyal. You're very dedicated, very loving. You would, if you love and care about something and or someone, you would die on the hill for that. So there is something about that, like you are protecting resources, you're protecting and teaching. Like it's like giving someone the space to become who they are, becoming who they need to be, and standing by their side. It's like it's, as they say, it's not about what people say in front of you. It's about what people say behind your back. Scorpio, again, when you love, you dedicate, you believe in something, 444 on the clock, it doesn't matter who's around, what's around, you are going to defend that person, that position, that mindset, if it's truly something you believe in. And I do feel like for some reason, that is coming up. And, you know, you would go to war for that. And that's very much Scorpio and Mars, right? So, and Mars is sitting in Scorpio right now. So, what else for Scorpio in the next 2 weeks? Rest. Could be taking a break, a reprieve. I'm hearing recalling something too. Testing some things out. A new journey begins. A new journey begins here, Scorpio. What else for Scorpio in the next 2? Breakup, walking away, separation, and cool down. Scorpio, you're ready to, you will cut off anybody that interferes in the goals that you have to achieve. I mean, I don't even know what else. I'm going to clarify that breakup. That card came out for you this week in your weekly. But man, this card of collection too. Boxing up things. You could be telling somebody to leave as well. Scorpio, nothingness, a dead end. You're not going to put up with somebody's bullshit. I will tell you that. Whatever this is, you will not put up with any bullshit, plain and simple. So let's see here, Scorpio. What's going on? This reconcile and guard. I heard backstabbing. 2 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Again, it's the need to guard and protect. Scorpio, you could be really... Oh, God, Scorpio. You're protecting your 10 of Pentacles. There's some lip service here with this Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords, protecting, guarding against something. 8 of Wands. Fast forward movement. This is travel. This is words. There's serious, I'm hearing there's serious implications for somebody that tries to do you wrong. You may even be giving a warning to somebody else around you that they may not like, 7:17 on the clock, that says, listen, I see this. You need to pay attention to this. And when you believe in something, again, you will go to bat for that no matter what the circumstances are. You know it, you trust it, you see it, you believe it, you know it to be true. You're going to protect that every single time, because it's not even about being right, Scorpio. It's about you know and see through the moon. Yeah, I was like, there was a card sticking out. I wanted to see what that was. It was the moon. You cut through the illusions. You cut through the bullshit. You cut through the red tape. You call people out. You're not there to like agitate the waters, we'll say, but you see through it. You know, it's like draining a lake. You get to the bottom of something. Soulmate and date, like you got a soul contract, a life partner coming in here. You may be seeing somebody in your life who is being done wrong, Scorpio, and you're very much like in a very powerful position to stand up for this person, be there for this person. This person may even be there for you. You know, reverse the roles as it applies. You may see somebody even self-sabotaging. It's like having a friend, and it's like a good friend is going to tell you the things you don't want to hear because it's the truth. They're not going to sugarcoat it. They're not going to give you some runaround bullshit. Somebody could be realizing this about you, how deeply your loyalties lie to them. And it's like, you know, this is a really fucked up analogy to use, Scorpio. God. You think about animals like cats, dogs. They'll eat their young if they know they're sick and dying. If there's something wrong with them, they will eat their young. Scorpio, that's a hell of a way to, Spirit saying, put something out of its misery. Oh my God, what have I tapped into? But you don't have qualms about saying and doing what you know is in somebody's best interest, even if they don't understand it. Like, you will just do it and go, I know I did it for the right reasons. Something about that, Scorpio, is like, I'm going to do it because I know where this is coming from. I know where this ego is. I get it. It's like maybe calling somebody else out on an ego base or frustration or fear of like, you don't understand. You're messing this up for yourself. Let me tell you why. So I do feel like you're giving like a strict warning with this Mercury and messages with the Eight of Wands being there, going, I'm telling you, pay attention. Why? I'm not real sure. I don't know what exactly this is about. It's going to be different for all of you, but you're fiercely dedicated to being able for you and whomever this is to have peace. There's something about peace. It's like don't poke the bear kind of thing. Hierophant, Ace of Swords. Let's see. What is this rest card about for Scorpio? Protecting a truth, Ace of Pentacles, Scorpio. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. The Sun, Leo energy. You could be taking a break over the next 4 weeks, kind of with the Ace of Cups. Scorpio, you're protecting some kind of emotional investment here. This is an investment of emotions. This is an investment of truth, reality. This is an investment of something that's got a lot of successful potential to it, something that's going to be tangible, something that's going to be worth the time, energy, and investment that you're putting into it. There is something that happens. What that happening is, I'm not sure. I am going to pull extra cards for you to see what this is, but you are damned and determined to see something through. And your loyalty, there is no other loyalty like a Scorpio's loyalty. Once you've got a Scorpio in your corner, the only person in the world that can screw it up is you. So if you're a cross-watcher, and maybe cross-watcher, this is for you if you're watching, nobody will protect you like a Scorpio. Truly. Like Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, holding on to that. Like, we'll protect it, we'll hold it, we'll cherish it, we'll love it, we'll nurture it. You decide. Like, I mean, that's really how I want to put this. Like, you're fiercely loyal here, Scorpio, to something. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. You're getting ready to start a whole new cycle, a whole new journey. The sun is healing. You could be out in the sun basking, you know, taking in the sunlight. Girl, see, it's got the same energy. Somebody, Scorpio, too, could be warning you about people who may try to take from you what is being given to you. It's almost like somebody on the outside of a perspective, you know, it's like third party, they see this interaction and they're like, hey, listen, here's my thoughts on this. Don't argue it. I want you to stop and think about the perspective that they're giving you on this and taking the time to really think about what's going on or why it's going on. Because I do think that somebody here, Scorpio, I feel like maybe two people, you and another person, are offering some kind of truth, self-indulgence, self-worth, and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Somebody does see your worth. Phoenix rising, Scorpio, you may be just seeing your worth, finally understanding how important you are, what your role in things has been, how you have shown up, the way that you give yourself to certain things, and learning how to lead in love. Like, you may be leading the way, you may be charging forward and ahead to help yourself, help others during this time, but it's also teaching you something, figuring out sexuality. Someone is still trying to figure themselves out. I told you, it's like somebody says, hey, I see this with this person, pay attention, gold digger. Like, somebody is using you potentially, or using this person in your life because they want to gain something from this, and somebody here is absolutely calling this out. As you or whomever are still trying to figure out certain parts of life, it's like this challenge comes in, this lesson, we'll call it a lesson. This lesson comes in and somebody is pointing this out to somebody else. So again, it could be you or your person or vice versa or both, who knows. But there's a renewal here. A renewal. Life is fertile, it's abundant as a result. It's repairing, it's almost like a connection deepens because of this situation. Like, all of a sudden there's an epiphany, an aha, kind of like a tower moment that says, wow, this person really does have my back, or this person really is there for me, and they really do want what is best for me. So Scorpio, again, you could be doing this for someone else. 1441 on the clock. It's a repeating energy, it's a mirroring energy. It's one and the same. It's like you're both doing something for the other. not realizing the significance of how it brings you together to help figure things out in the future. So again, I hope that's making sense the way I'm explaining that. Now, this breakup, what is this about? Walking away, separation, the end. Spirit, what is this for Scorpio? High Priestess, Eight of Swords. Spirit just said what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming. Seven of Cups. There's confusion around this. I want to get more. What is this High Priestess? Codependent, obsession, restraint. That's on the Eight of Swords. Scorpio, I feel like there's some mixed signals, though, to something else. 2 sevens, though, Scorpio, to the Ace of Cups again. This, to me, this is breaking. Someone knows. Bear with me. I know this is a little all over the place. Somebody realizes in this renewal. How do I want to put this, Scorpio? Shit. It's like a secret knowing. A secret knowing of something. I want to hold on, bear with me, because this is like such a complex. It isn't like super cut and dry. What is this breakup about? The Fool, the new journey. So the new journey again, breakup. What is that about, Spirit? This Seven of Pentacles again. Okay, I said to you, coming back together or deepening of a connection, right? The Wheel of Fortune is realizing to lose this person or this person to lose you would be a regression in anything that has come forward to this point to date. Like if they ever had a contemplation of walking away from you, unfriending you, not being your partner, I don't know, not collaborating with you, whatever this might be. They realize the importance of your connection to them and vice versa. And it's like, everything that I have built to this point really does hinge on Scorpio or Crosswatcher. Everything that it's like I know this and I knew this, but there's a fear attached to that. Like, will I lose myself if I open up? It's almost like things are just naturally happening. It's like being in a room. Okay, how do I explain this? Bear with me, Scorpio. It's being in a room with, say, with a bunch of people. Okay, let's say it's your birthday season, you're all out doing something, and your person overhears somebody who's supposed to be there in support of you say something negative about you. And while the two of you may have your own dynamic where they're not quite sure how they feel or trying to figure that out, but they hear somebody over say something about you and they instantly go to bat for you. And they're like, you don't get to talk to Scorpio like that. You don't get to treat Scorpio like that. Like, that's not who they are. Why would you say that about them? Blah, 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 blah. They just instantly, without even thinking, come to your aid in defense. Okay? So let's throw that to the side later on. Right? I'm just making up a story here. In their own quiet time, they realize the hurtful impact of what somebody's behavior like that would do to you, and they realize how loyal they are to you, how important you are to them. It's like it's taking some sort of scenario for them to understand the importance of you and how important it is to have you in their life. The Fool is like, if they've had some blockage or restriction or fear attached to them on how to move forward with you, work, love, life, whatever. It's like, you don't, for some of you, your kid may go to defend against others for you. Like, you don't get to talk. I just heard from Spirit, you don't get to talk about my mom like that. they realize how, because somebody else says or does something, or by way of actions, that they can see through somebody else's bullshit, the importance of who you are. There's a fierce loyalty and awareness, a deepening and understanding of a fierce loyalty here, Scorpio, that is so important for this is a turning point in some sort of relationship dynamic that you have with somebody. And they don't want to lose you. Like, typically I see this addiction card and I'm like, oh my God. But Scorpio, it's like they're addicted to you, or maybe you're addicted to that person. Hell, maybe it's both of you. That it's like, I can't let them go. Not because it's toxic, not because it's the devil restraining, right? All the typical things we would say about that kind of energy. But there's an importance in this and a fear of, I can't lose this person. I can't not have them be a part of my life. So how do I work through, bear with me there for a minute. I can't not have them be a part of my life because I've planted these seeds. And the Ace of Cups there, Five of Pentacles, it's like I'm being lost without that person. God, I hope that's making sense for you. What is this High Priestess about? Three of Swords. The Sun again. Scorpio, repeating cards. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Sun. To lose you would be like losing light. It would be like losing the air to breathe. Truly. Like there's a pain that has been avoided. Heartbreak, disillusionment, storm of emotions. What about this Three of Swords, Spirit? Page of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Being with you holds meaning, and they're learning that. There's something about you that they realize, like, the meaning behind whatever this is. And I would say they don't want to lose that. There's something so empowering about this particular connection, dynamic, whatever this is, that they don't want to risk that. They don't want to risk it. What else here, Spirit? Picture, memories, taking some time to heal. It's like somebody is being catapulted into a deeper level of healing because of their connection with you. Like literally, like the memories, learning from the past, their perception of what they thought things would look like. I mean, literally, could be taking pictures. They could be looking at, looking you up as well, missing you, making new memories, wanting to make new memories with you, trying to rewrite history as well. Somebody maybe, and I'm going to tell you, for some of you, this is almost like you might be dealing with two different people too. Just an FYI. One very loyal, the other one realizing how loyal you were. Okay? The dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and healing. It's all about the divine timing. Like divine things are happening to put you forward in this North Node position to a better life with certain people in it. I hope that's making sense. Gosh, what a line, what a storyline here, Scorpio. Holy smokes! Like, I don't even know what to make of this. If this is love, Spirit, give me something on that. I've never met someone like you. They're realizing, I somehow trust you. I told you, loyalty, fierceness, they believe in you. You show them something, they show you something. This runs deeper. This isn't, I just had a call with a client. We were talking about like the surface level stuff. This runs deeper than the surface. This runs beyond deep. This runs to the depths of it all. And it's like they see a part of you now that it was almost like they didn't know what to think. They didn't know how to take you or what to think of you in certain aspects, but now, Spirit, now they understand. Now they get it. Karma. Somebody from your past, Scorpio, realizes, I mean, again, two parts to this for you. Somebody from your past that realizes the importance that you played in their life, who couldn't get their shit together before. Oh, damn. Me being without Scorpio, 25-25 on the clock, 7-7 against Scorps. It digs deep. It cuts hard. The reality of it. Like, nobody had my back like Scorpio did. They really wanted what was best for me. And they missed parts of you as a result of that. I'm going to say common day, Scorpio. You have moved past that particular situation. We go back to the original situation here. I will also say that you've got somebody that you really are working with for connectivity and working through it and working on it together. It's like they see parts of you that are also parts of them. You're mirroring one another here. And they really want to work towards moving things forward finally after maybe a period of stagnancy. They see a future, North Node, they see the future with you. And it literally, I want more, but I'm scared. Like, they want to be with you, but they're doing some healing work. I think you're doing some healing work, even if you've been outside of something, maybe a job, a relationship for some time. There's still some healing that you're doing as a result of that, but so are they. I think that you're probably further ahead in the depths of that water emotion, right, Scorpio, than they are. But it's learning how to communicate that with Mercury and Scorpio, because there's a lot of intensity with Scorpio. But realizing that not everybody that crosses our path is going to be extremely loyal to us the way that maybe Scorpio has been and will be. And when Scorpio has your back, they've got your back for life. Something very, very important about that. Any last messages here for Scorpio in the next 2 weeks? Ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for a union, new phase. This is a new chapter. Healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, loving life. Divine timing is at play here. Both making healthier choices for the sake of each other in a situation. And then when the time, like, this is like the time is coming, Scorpio, next 2 weeks. So you got the full moon next week, and you're going to start to see this evolve. And someone's willing to finally, they may not say a lot, but they're going to start doing, you're going to see them do rather than just say they're going to do something. They're actually going to put it into action and coming in, and it's going to lead to a lot of abundance, bringing everything into union. I like this. This is a really cool read. Difficult, but complex, but amazing. So Scorpio, there you are. Sending you guys all so much love. Personal reads are open and available. Again, that's found in the description box below, as well as the about section of the page. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.